At last, everyone, we've come to this. 6 days of sacrifice. The final game in the Trilby Quadrilogy. If this is your first experience with any game of the series, stop. Watch 5 Days a Stranger, 7 Days a Skeptic, and Trilby's notes in that order before returning. As with the other games, I know very little about what we'll experience. Theoretically, we're going to tie up all the loose plot strings which remain twisting in the wind. I know the game has returned to mouse control, and I also know that this version of the game, being the special edition, is a tad different, as were the others. Do you remember the "You Hear Footsteps" dialogue in 7 Days? Or the conversation with the man outlined in red after Trilby died in Trilby's notes? Yeah, those were changes brought on in the various special editions. I took a brief gander at the README file for this game, and there's apparently an expanded ending. Whether that's good or bad, I can't say. By the time you've seen this intro, I've likely finished the game, as I have all the others, as I have had, whatever. Still, I ask you refrain from revealing any content not already discussed or contained in that particular video. Also, check the video description now for any pertinent details future Grimith decides to include. As for me, present Grimith, I'll start getting on with it. That's a lovely sound in the background, isn't it, folks? Playing with the sound settings should be fine for everyone involved. If they're not, I will, I'll listen to each individual video after I record it, and I'll play with things in the encoding process if necessary. Some of you folks might believe that you can play with the volume mixer and things will be just fine. Nonsense. I tried that a week ago with 5 Days a Stranger. Didn't fucking work. Yahtzee's games are like fucking automatically setting the goddamn volume every time I try to adjust it, so I'm like, fuck you! Anyway, seriously, let's get started. Yesterday, I saw the body of the bridge keeper engulfed in flame. I saw the bridge creator. Oh, fuck you, fine. I ain't fucking reading it. Well, not out loud anyway. Good thing I can read fast. I had many folks compliment me during Jeff and Revocane's stream of Dead Rising? Dead Island, or whatever the fuck? Don't tell me. If you tell me, I'm going to block you. That they loved my speed reading skills. So it appears simultaneously here we have a review of what occurred at the end of 5 Days a Stranger and 7 Days a Skeptic. Seriously, I'll block you if you fucking correct me on the name of that game. I will. I don't give a shit. Of course it has no understanding of human ways. You never allowed it to learn. You locked him away in a fucking basement, chained to a wall. And the only thing he can babble on is, "It hurts," and "Father, why?" Simone. And James Fowler. Of course, Simone's last name is Taylor. Perhaps an ancestor of William Taylor, a man whom we knew much of in 7 Days a Skeptic. And over there on the right, there goes the wooden idol, made from the prince's soul, also containing the soul of John Defoe, the bridge keeper. 196 years later, or 196 years earlier, we are here. Ophthalmology. Left-click to walk, right-click on hotspots to open menu. And up here we have our little personal view here about... You guys didn't know this game was created by Ben Yahtzee Croshaw, I guess. And the actual engine was designed by Chris Jones. You know, after going through the text parser and being able to use the keyboard, this seems already a tad limiting to go back to the mouse. With the text, there was so much more that we could look at or do, and it's a shame to have lost that. It's funny for me to say that since I fucking hate those types of games, but interactive fiction games have scarred me, but whatever. We have a phone. Cool. I shall call my office. Council Planning Department? Hi, Trish, it's Theo. Hi, Theo. I'm at the ophthalmology building, but there doesn't seem to be anyone around. Well, just hang around reception for a bit. Also, someone's bound to show up. I guess I should have used a girly voice for that, but from what I know, our protagonist's name is Theodore DaCabe. We'll say DaCabe. I wanted to say DaCabe. It's D-A-C-A-B-E, I think. Short that out does Theo with a hippin' and a hoppin'. No. We have a plant here. The climate-controlled environment in here really seems to be making it flourish. Can we take the plant? There aren't even any cigarette butts in the soil. Damn it! Fucker. We have a magazine here, some woman's magazine, put here to help visitors pass the time, I guess. Can I take it? Can I speak with it? What about the sofa? Crushed leather. Crushed leather? Very nice. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. Crushed leather. I hate sitting on leather sofas. The material feels horrible under my body. Alright, we have a reception desk here. It's 11 o'clock. Why wouldn't there be a receptionist at the desk? So for what little I know, I'm from Council Planning, and it appears that... Okay, that's a tie. Perhaps some attempt at a tie, and I have glasses on. And... future clothes sure are weird, particularly the shoes. Whatever. It's probably what I'd have to wear. Size 15 shoe. I'd be fucked. Okay, can I interact with that? Can I interact with it? It's turned off and probably password locked anyway. Damn it. There's nothing on the other side of the desk, almost if it's been cleared out. An elevator? An elevator to the upper floors. Ooh, that could be handy. I don't see any call buttons. Probably scans automatically for security clearance. Okay, now we have a pamphlet. Some kind of pamphlet in ophthalmology. That's religion, whose headquarters I am currently standing in. Interesting. Can I interact with it? I'll add it to my journal. To reread items in your journal, blah blah blah. Life becoming a struggle, need a guiding hand, want to be part of the world's fastest growing family? Ophthalmology is religion catered for you, taking the best parts of all previous religions to make a great new way of thinking. Join ophthalmology today. Hey! Are you Mr. Garriott? Get out of my way, you fool! Your soul is mine. Mr. Garriott, I'm from the county council? Are you asking me that? My name's DaCabe. DaCabe. Fuck. Fuck! I'm running an inspection. Oh, yes, I remember. This council has been informed that you may be extending your premises without planning permission. Premises, rather. I just need to take a look around to make sure you aren't. Uh-oh. Is it completely necessary? It's just a precaution. Entirely routine. Could you come back another time? Well, actually, no. I have to get this done before the end of the week, and this is my only free time slot. Why is my Admiral Akbar like, it's a trap, it's a trap, it's a trap? Take me up in the elevator. Come on, Mr. Gary here totally sounds suspicious. This can't be good. That was as casual as the protagonist in 7 Days a Skeptic knocking Barry up the fucking... I told you I have no idea who he is. Then why should you care? I'm a doctor, for God's sakes, not a milk... man? You folks think that guy with the white text looks familiar at all? Why is the door doing that? I think I'm just going to address myself as the Samantha Hardy. Wait, are you descended from Philip? I killed him. This could go bad. Don't want either of you saying another word until my employer gets here. What the fuck? Okay, now, there have been plenty of strange coincidences before. I mean, if you recall how Abed Chahal looked and Barry Chahal, I mean, it just could be really convenient. Either that or the STP project developed like a fucking youth serum or some shit? I don't know. At any rate, we appear to have been medically crippled, folks. At the very least, we have a broken neck, which is most unfortuitous, but hey, we're alive. Kinda wonder how far we fell down the shaft there. So we have Samantha. She's wearing the spectacles and lab coat that denotes a scientific choice of career. We have a moving door, and something is banging on it from the other side. A cabinet. A guard. A tall and athletic man, physically in his early 30s, wearing absurdly old-fashioned clothing. A door. Nothing interesting. We have a desk. It probably belongs to the chief medical officer. The papers on it seem to be in disarray. We have a burnt paper here, an official memo with the bottom half burnt off. With a bin, it looks like it's been used to burn documents. We have a console, a touchscreen console of some kind, and we have my bed. Spotted with very familiar looking blood. Okie dokie, so... Can I grab her? That would violate her personal space somewhat. I'd be no match for him even if my neck wasn't broken. I can't move, and if the person on the other side can't get it open, then I almost certainly won't be able to either. Console. I can't move. Okay. So I've established the fact that I cannot move. Psst. Samantha looks at me questioningly. Mouth the word employer, the one that the Trilby look-alike, clone, whatever thing, somebody who's conveniently scripted to look like Trilby to fuck with a player. I don't know. The doppelganger? The Trilby doppelganger. There we go. She points at me, then mimes cutting her throat meaningfully. That's nice. Point to the guard. Samantha shrugs and shakes her head, indicating she doesn't think she can reason with or defeat the man. Unfortuitous. What about that door in the north wall? She shrugs. What about the console? Password. You know, for having a fucking broken neck and what appears to be like a broken, I don't know, leg or some kind here, my boot's off. Broken foot, kneecap, I can't say for certain because I don't know. Pain medication in the future must really be fucking awesome. Either that or, old Theo here. Theo! Where the hell? No, Grimith. Pokemon! I'm gonna love this. We're doing a pretty good job communicating, with her and understanding her perfectly. Like, me in my healthy state, whenever somebody mouths words at me, I was never good at that. Like, huh? Nah, whatever. Let's see here. What about pointing to... password? Samantha shrugs. She has no idea. Well, what about the desk? There's a burnt slip of paper there. Get away from there! Damn it! What about the privacy screen? Samantha shrugs. She has no idea how to activate it. Okay, well then... I don't know, let's talk to you. Please. Quiet! You can explain yourself to my employer when he arrives. Who? Quiet! You can explain yourself to my employer when he arrives. I need... Quiet! You can explain yourself to my employer when he arrives. This guy's a dick. Or maybe he's just a professional doing his job. What's the matter now? His condition may still be degrading. The facilities here are very understocked. Move aside. I'm going to check him. Move aside. The day is mine. Okay, so he's checking me now. There's a slip of paper extruding from his front waistcoat pocket. I take the slip of paper from his pocket while he leans over. He doesn't... Okay, this can't be a Trilby doppelganger. Because if he is, I just fucking picked his pocket. Gentleman thieves pot. Gentleman thief's pocket picked. Oh, there he goes. I don't see any problems. Please? Quiet! You can explain yourself to my employer when he arrives. Okay. It's just a slip of paper with a meaningless sequence of numbers written on it. Or perhaps it is not meaningless. Mouth the word password. Perhaps point back to the console? She shakes her head and mouths the word password. Oh, God damn it. Can I give her that? I palm the note to Samantha. She glances at it, then nods in understanding and pockets it. Okay, we're gonna try this again, lady. Point to the console. She points at the privacy screen, then at the door in the north wall. Okay, point to the privacy screen. That won't help you. I can't see you, but there's only one way out of there. Point to the door of the north wall. Oh, you can open it from there too. You! I remember you. Well, the protagonist can't... Looks like we're loose again. And you walk? Just about. It hurts a lot. Understandably so. How much do you remember? Look, I'm just a council inspector. I was sent here to run an inspection on the building. Oh, you poor dunce. You poor dunce. Could you please explain to me what the hell is going on? You fell to the very bottom of the shaft. You are now within an underground laboratory complex. What did the ophthalmologist need it for? Ophthalmology is a front. A money-making, crowd-pleasing facade disguised a true organization. I've never heard of one of those before. A cult. They call themselves the Order of Blessed Agonies. Bunch of masochistic freaks who worship some mad death god. Okay, so why do they have a laboratory complex? Do you mind if I ask, why were you sent to inspect the building? The police told us they received a tip that the cultists were building something. A machine. Since they didn't have planning permission, I had to see if there was any truth to it, to take over the world. It seems there was. This complex isn't documented in any of our records of the site. Oh boy. I think you better talk to Janine. I have a feeling you're the person she's been waiting for. This is no time for romance. Okay. She and I were being held captive down here by one of the cultists. You mean the man who was guarding us? Where did he go, anyway? The man in the hat was just a mercenary, I think. Hired to guard the place. Our captor is still around somewhere. Janine and I only just escaped from our cell this morning. How convenient. We were looking for a way out when you arrived. At the bottom of the elevator shaft. I dragged you in here, and the guard found me. We've got to call the police! No can do until we get to the surface. Something's blocking our communications. But with the three of us against one man, we should be able to negotiate our way out. Oh, that's good. Perhaps it's all the fucking shit tons of ground separating us from the surface. Unless you know in the future cell phones are better. Apologize for placing a burden on you in your current state, but I have urgent matters to see to. I broke my fucking neck! That's your urgent matter to see to. Fine, Janine. Once the cultist is our hostage, I will have time to answer all your questions. Okie dokie, folks, so... we are a fucking cripple. So, I guess it's time for us to have a little chat-ski there about what just happened. So, now we, as the viewers or the players, know that who we saw was Kavadoth, the arrogant man, the prince, the tall man, demon, who forcibly, I think, executed the Trilby look-alike, and as noted by the blood spatter there on the door, which is most unfortuitous. Now, I have some thoughts in my head, just a smidge of what's going on. I don't know. I would have thought that, you know, the prince would want the guide alive, though, presuming that's who he is, theoretically. I don't know. Also, our protagonist appears to be the dumbest of the three people we've had as protagonists thus far. Trilby was a highly intelligent gentleman thief. What the fuck is with this music? John Somerset, or whoever he was pretty intelligent as well, but Theo here just seems like this horrible patsy. Just your average Joe, and everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong. So I have a console here, can I play around with it? Too technical for me to operate. Could I possibly get something useful from here? Oh my god. I wanted Trilby and Trilby's notes. Oh, okay, here we go. From Acolyte Garriott to Acolyte Daravan. Our preparations are complete. Feel free to evacuate yourself and your staff when you have finished burning your records, but make sure Canning and the prisoners remain. Our master will also remain and make his own arrangements. I will evacuate last when I have given the building and complex a final inspect. Okay. Anything useful there? Man, I wanted Trilby and Trilby's notes to have a run function. Oh my god. To be fair, we have a broken neck. Our arm is fucked up and so is our leg. We got some pills? Can I grab some pills? I'm so disappointed in myself and the entirety of Trilby's notes that I never made a grabbing pills joke. From Left 4 Dead. Grabbing pills. Grabbing pills. Very upset. Okay, so... look function. Nope. Shells, presumably for the storage of medical surprise. Surprise! Whatever. Let's go ahead and leave through this way. So, we've got ourselves a long, winding corridor here. And some spectacles. Can I not look at the spectacles? I guess not. Can I interact with the spectacles in any way? Okie dokie! And this takes me back here. Now we have the elevator that we fell down. That's a room of some kind that Samantha's deciding to stand fine. Dr. Bahardi, have you gotten the weapons off Janine yet? You must hurry! We may not have long to act against our captor. Oh, fine. Don't! We mustn't confront him until we have the upper hand. Get me the gun from Janine. Demanding bitch. Then again, I reckon she is responsible for saving our lives. So that's understandable. Ooh, we have ourselves like a detention area. Literally no idea how to open it. We have ourselves a memo. I can take that. I'll add it to my journal. Canning, because it's in caps. Ensure that the prisoners remain sealed in the holding cell for at least 6 days. After this, it will no longer matter. Do not fail, Canning. This is your chance to redeem yourself for the crime of allowing the Okay, I can pronounce Siobhan. That fucking name? Orszewski. Fuck. Okay, etymology fucking experts out there, you can fucking save the day on that one. Go! Forthwith! I can't even look at those signs. I guess I just have to take a guess. I presume that's like some sort of bed area. Take a peek-see in there. It appears to be locked. Oh, fucking joy. Wait! God damn it, don't run from me! It's a huge steel door, strong enough to be a blast door. There's a sign on it reading Central Hub, authorized personnel only. And I presume this is some motherfucking sort of complex lock. I could never in a million years open it manually, even with both hands. So what do we got here? We have a keypad, panel number buttons, and a control panel consisting of a keycard slot and a single button. So like one of those doors where you had to have two people interacting with it. Like you punch in the security for each one, it like opens up panels here. Probably some fucking sort of system that both people have to interact with, like, you know, those wheel things that you turn or whatever. I don't know. We have ourselves a door here. Won't open. Must be a security lock. Okay. What about here? Okay, we have ourselves a security room by the looks of it. A security monitor, but it's showing nothing but snow. And a touchscreen. I can interact with that. The screen seems to be locked out. I can't access any functions. And a barrel of petrol. Oh, come on. Everybody needs petrol, bro. Everybody. In the future, gas there must be like fucking, I don't know, 30 pounds a liter? Jesus, how do you not know this? Okay, maybe since I saw who I presume was Janine, that the bedroom door area is unlocked. Oh my god, Theodore!
Alvin, Simon, Theodore, we're the chipmunk.
That's enough of that. Ah! Oh, hello. Sorry, I thought you were... Who are you? My name's DaCabe. Are you Janine? You're not one of the cultists? Do I look like a fucking cultist woman? One of them apparently... Come on. Come on, look at me. Dr. Hardy told me to find you. So you met Sam already. We were being held captive, her and me, for the last week or so. We were only able to get out of the cell this morning. She mentioned that. She said you would have found some weapons? Weapons? Weapons. Of course, here. Sweet. You came from outside? No. I wouldn't know. But they must have gotten my message. We have to take these guns to Dr. Hardy. Maybe then we can get out of here. Oh wait, what? Why? How have you people not learned this yet? Of course, I mean, if she's referring to the fucking, oh, what, the prince? Then I can't blame her for wanting to hide at all. But you went out on your own to find weapons. Come on, woman. You're fucking killing me here. You are breaking my balls. I never held a gun in my life. They feel heavy and unpleasant. You just gotta get used to them, bro. Excellent. Now we certainly have the upper hand. The cultist is just through this door. Should I use, like, my Valley Girl voice for her? All we have to do is secure him and the holding cell, and we can negotiate our raise. Doesn't seem appropriate for a professional. Will Janine be joining us? I think I'll use the voice for Janine. She said she was too afraid. Afraid? Odd. Well, anyway, we'll both take a gun. Sam here sounds like she needs a logical, voice like, Angela did. Turn around slowly, Canning. No sudden movements. Hearty. So this is how your employment ends. With betrayal. Employment? Shut up! If there was any betrayal here, it was when you lunatics locked me up. We had no choice, Hearty. You refused to listen to reason. I said shut up! I'm taking you to the cell. Doesn't really look like I'm holding a gun, does it, folks? Stop right there. What? Wait. What? 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 I don't understand. What the fuck? You must be fucking resurrecting that guy, or you have like a bunch of brainwashed twins or something? Oh. I am the caretaker. I am the guide. You're Trilby? That's nonsense. They're only unconscious and will awaken soon, although that would be the total mindfuck, wouldn't it? Trilby restoring Trilby to life? No wonder why the fucking paradox was created. Oh god, my head hurts. Stop! Sam, I'm sorry, Janine. What? Wait, they were knocked unconscious! Couldn't we, like, throw them in the holding cell or whatever? Are you fucking kidding me? Whatever, let's move on. I'm a council planning inspector. Someone tipped us off that the cult were building something. A machine. Oh, they sent me to see if that was true. So you see, Janine, your call was answered. You sent the tip? A council planning inspector. It's almost laughable. But now there's no way we're getting out of here. Yes, there is. We're going to overpower Canning and make him escort us out. Why didn't we put him in the holding cell? God damn it. We just have to keep trying. Will you please listen? Beg your pardon. I fell down an elevator shaft this morning. Yep. I'm tired, I'm in pain, I don't know where I am. And all you've done is boss me around and invade my questions. To string along some fucking artificial suspense in this game. Want to know who the hell you people are and what the hell is going on. I apologize. But there was no need to shout. Perhaps there is time to fill you in now. Sorry, where shall we start? Maybe I should try to take the game more seriously, folks. I won't employ that, even though I got so many fucking rave reviews over it whenever I used it in 7 Days a Skeptic. What I want to know is why the hell didn't we put Canning and the Trilby doppelganger who's fucking reincarnated or whatever after the guide knocked him out, the caretaker or whatever. Why didn't we put him in the holding cell then? I mean, I understand that Theo can't do any lifting. Couldn't Sam have done it? Would have taken care of the whole problem, right? No? Was that too much to ask? Okay. So, what is this place? You're in a small laboratory complex under the ophthalmology building. Excuse me, laboratory. Which, as I've already said, is a front for the Order of Blessed Agonies. The complex is laid out around a large circular chamber they call the Hub. They've definitely got something important in there. But neither of us have been inside. What is the Order of Blessed Agonies? They're an insane masochistic cult who think pain is the answer to everything. It's reasonable, it's an option choice, and from what I've seen, they're very creative in the ways they inflict it upon each other. Flagellants? They worship some mad demon god called Chizo or something like that. I'd never even heard of them. I'd heard of ophthalmology, what with all the celebrities. Ophthalmology is just a moneymaker. It funds the true organization, the Order. They hide behind the acceptable front to keep themselves secret. Why does this sound like a snide jab at some other... It doesn't matter. Let's not talk about that here. Where are all the cultists now? We don't know. They used to be all over the place. They started drifting away soon after they finished construction of the facility. Interesting. Canning and the Hat Man are the only ones left as far as we know, not the Hat Man. It's like they intend to abandon the place with us inside, if they haven't already. The Hat Man. The Tall Man. The Hat Man. Who are you? I'm Dr. Samantha Hardy. I'm a scientist. I'd tell you what kind, but I fear it would go... Damn! Can't blame her. Fucking protagonist here is a fucking box... He's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, okay? He's one card short of a deck. About as sharp as a pound of wet leather. Alright, how did you get here? I was looking around the ophthalmology headquarters. I wanted to do a feature on them for the magazine, since so many celebrities have joined them. I was just having a little snoop about when I discovered this place. Then, of course, they threw me in the holding cell. Sam was already there, ... I've been doing a little contract work for the Order here in the labs. Turns out they really don't want anyone to know about the stuff they've been doing here. What kind of stuff? I'd prefer not to say. She won't tell me either. So you don't want to betray Not getting the impression that Sam is one we can trust, folks. Just like her, perhaps, ancestor, Philip. That's great. Sure. Care about your social standing now. Although she is standing next to, what, a journalist of some kind? So, perhaps it's understandable. Why are we being held here? Most likely to protect a secret. But if that was all, why haven't they just killed us? Maybe they need us for something. I don't like the sound of that. I think only the cultists can answer your question fully, like they will. Okay, who is Canning? Is he the leader of the cult? God, no. Before the others evacuated, he answered to a guy named Garriott. And even he seemed to be subordinate to someone they call the Prince. But I don't think I've ever seen him. Canning is just some low-level acolyte ordered to make sure we don't escape. Personally, I think he's just as much a prisoner down here as we are. I think they wanted to get rid of him for some reason. But he's too dense to notice. He's still following orders like a faith-blinded sheep. Ouch. Okay, who is the man in the hat? I think he's just some mercenary hired to act as a security guard. You mean the guy dressed as what? You know, Trilby. What? No, the dashing gentleman. How the fuck does she know? Oh, fuck. What? They made Trilby into movies. He's a cool character. Oh boy. That is unfortuitous. Okay, I don't presume like any of them will fucking know, but for completionist's sake, who is the man in red? I've never seen him before, not until just then. Who's this? A completely bald man in a torn red robe. He helped us get away from Canning and the guard. I've never seen anyone like that. Did he come in with you? No! There was just me falling down the elevator shaft. God damn it! Okay, that's all. Good. So now what? Now we think of a way to... Oh. What? This door's been sealed with... We won't be able to open it until tomorrow. Who could have... Great. How fucking convenient. Well... Looks like I'll finally have... Poor Theo. I can't take him seriously. He is the densest protagonist so far this series, and I know that I wouldn't handle the situation that well either, but I think I can handle it better than him. So that finally takes care of day one, folks. Woo! Almost 40 minutes of exposition and narrative there for your pure, unadulterated pleasure. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game here. You get to watch me make my save. That takes care of that. We've learned a lot. We have quite a few questions, folks. Certainly gonna give this a little bit of thought before I begin the next recording. I want time to digest all this information. Perhaps you should take some time too, folks. Unless I, force it upon you. And right here, we are Dunsies! Hope you are excited. I don't know how I feel about the main character, though. We'll see.
The old